Hello everyone, this is Bonus and today's video is about the second part of Advance, right? Part 2. So the previous one was the part 1 which I have already uploaded. Is that link. If you haven't watched that, watch the first, then watch the second. But before that, there is another one video which is all about the basic plating, like very basic, and then advanced, right? First watch the basic, then watch the part 1 advance, and this is the part 2 advance. Clear with this? Part 2 advanced plating dessert. Clear with this? So it has all the informations, या कुछ logic, हर एक चीज, every single thing I have already shared in this video. So watch till end to have a really better and depth understanding that what exactly the plating is all about, right? If you have any doubt, ask me in the comment box. I'll help you with that, right? So here we go and start the session. Flavor profile, right? Number of elements making up all the things you taste. Exactly. Whatever you make sure you taste and you write it down somewhere where it's gonna help you to to realize, or you can your palate taste. Just describe it some 2 or 3 lines. So whenever you make again and you wanted to pair with something, so at least that will help you. That will help you. Okay, fine, I have tasted this and I have written something like that here, and I think this will go with this will go with that. That will help you. This is what exactly chef does, to write it down, their flavor profile and the flavor profile of that particular element, that what they have tasted, what season they have tasted. It's gonna be a better taste to have a can sealed, or to have a consistent flavor, or something that I should cook a little bit more with some particular sugar to balance the flavor. This all single thing matters. So a basic idea, or you can say like your main ingredient, and then you think the flavor profile. That is how it works, right? This is how it works, right? Note your culture background, where you from, your culture food, your food which is your staple. That some of you things, everybody knows this, their traditional or their culture food. In the childhood you were having some of you poppins, a lot more things that you can remember easily. Like I used to eat kheer, right? Rice pudding is something, one of my favorites. So yeah, those are like from my culture background. So yeah, this is for an example, right? Your palate taste, how you taste it, what exactly you think that this flavor will work with that or this. Palate taste is more of like your palate understand on that particular taste. If I feel like this is sour, so definitely they're going to be sour for everyone, right? But what exactly you feel from that, sour, but it's at a balanced sour, it's a very high in sourness. So those are things like it's going to be your own. That is where you figure it out, the flavor. Clear with this? Your culture background, your palate taste, all matters, on these things, which helps to think of flavor, and then you start finding out the elements. This is all about to understand that what are the elements you will find and how you're going to pair up. Simple as that, right? These are the steps that how you will understand that what element should I keep with mango, what kind of an element should I make which will go with custard, how you're gonna pair it up. So it's all about like what you had. See, I cannot just say that I love pastry cream, I love this pastry cream, that pastry cream. Every different shop has a different flavor, different taste, different ingredients, different brand ingredients. All are different, right? But out of that one, I will love one of these 3, right? And I will figure it out on that basis, that what exactly I can add. This is where exactly your past experience works, right? And if you some of things that you have made and you feel that if I add this kind of elements with this, it will elevate it. This is what exactly the steps when it comes to the flavor profile, right? I am trying to to make you understand, to go a little in depth, to figure to understand that what exactly and what it exactly takes to pairing elements to make a proper plate from childhood what you had. So you'll be having a very better understanding, because always you were eating the same, right? Your mom's made it, your nanny made it, your granny made it. So exactly, so that is very clear, and that is where exactly the past experience comes with. So that will help you to figure it out. My granny used to give me with this taste, my nani used to give with mango with this. So this is where exactly you will start with your past experience, what you like, what you dislike, and what exactly you want to pair it up. Like for example, my nani used to give me chopped small diced mangoes, right? I used to go and buy some vanilla ice cream, I used to add with this. So I know, yeah, mango and vanilla ice cream, I love it, right? So this is an element, right? A single element. And when we're gonna place a plate, or you can say like I'm gonna go and make a dessert plate, I'll try to figure it out that okay fine, I can serve a mango, some really nice and different shape, and quenelle of a vanilla ice cream on the top, and I'll be garnish some really nice crunch, and yeah, that is where exactly it is. And some really nice thick sauce I'll serve with it. That is where exactly this things comes. Okay, and I'm giving you just an example to make you think that this is a little bit of depth thing, but how and what would be the steps that you will consider, so you will get a proper understanding of flavor, right? Means which will work and which will not. Simple as that, right? Which will work with what. Clear? Let's see the next. In Western, traditionally they break taste into 4 major elements. In Western, traditionally they breaks the taste into the 4 major elements, like salty, sour, sweet, and bitter, right? This is like can say like umami thing, right? So, and in Asian they have umami. Here we go. Umami, which is a pleasant savory taste. Spiciness, which is about the ginger, cayenne pepper, right? And astringency, which is like red wine or tea, etc., right? So this is like in Western we have this flavor, which is about salty, sour, sweet, and bitter. In Asian we have umami, spiciness, and astringency. Clear? So this is all about the major taste. This is something which we always figured out to balance it, right? Here we go. Other sense that what we have is overall experience in a variety of ways. Like for example, temperature can be meant as a cooling sensation or spiciness or heat, right? When it comes to color, which is again like it attracts your eyes to purchase, right? We have a shape, so it can be a creative visual interest, right? Create shape which creates a visual interest. Texture, create contrast. Here we go. Mouthfeel, which is going to be a dry, fat, or rich. Smell is going to be your overpowering or distracting again. Then we have a sound, which is all about the crunch or crisp sound when you will have it. So you'll be having a sound that is going to be happening in your mouth. We'll be having a crumble, your cookie, your crunchy cookie. So yep, it makes sound. So that is all about. Clear? So this is all the other sense that will be always focus on this. I must tell you one thing, that whenever you're going to plate a dessert, you must focus on this particular things, because this is like important points which matters a lot. Next, I have some few suggestions for you to go along when it comes to your planning a plated dessert, right? Try new things, always. I must tell you, this is what exactly keeps things alive. Too much of stuff or elements on a plate is not a good idea. Okay, great dish, hit on multiple sense or in a variety of ways, right? Great inspiration from classic combination works well. Always a classic combination means which has been already tasted or something that what you're having already from a very long time. Clear? Consider portion size. Absolutely. Pay attention to plating techniques. It's not about just a one single style of plating dessert you've been continuing giving them. You have to go for a new plating dessert. So pay attention on plating techniques, right? Play with heights. Yep, play with heights means a cube kind of a thing that you can make it on the top. You can keep a nice tui or something that it's not about something which is completely flat. So we have something which has been like a height, right? Add garnish, And yeah, this is something which is clean the plate. Clean the plate from the side of the rim. Clean the plate. Whenever you're going to serve them, you must show that your plate is clean. Add a decorative elements as you wish, whatever kind of a decorative elements you can add. We have like a microgreens, we got like garnishes, a lot more things actually. And also think about balance. I mean, this is like a very basic rest, some of few things which will help you, but this is some very basic, right? And always keep it simple. This is what exactly the plating is all about. I mean, it doesn't have much, but I must tell you, this is something that if you understand this much of, you know, about plating dessert, I think so you are just ready. Just go practice and make it. Go practice. And yes, go to Instagram, Facebook, YouTube channel. There are a lot more chefs, you know, Google. I mean, just go, and whenever you're plating something, I mean, you have some chicken at home, right? And you know that I'm gonna plate something, so go to Google, check some of your plating, figure out how to present, and you try it. Doesn't matter how good and bad it is, at least give a try. That is what exactly where you starts, and there you go slowly, gradually steps. So consider this, then focus on images, and then start plating. Simple as that, right? Here we go. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, concept with bonus, all about dessert plating. Bye bye.